Everything is relative in our lives. Eyeshadow of a big box size or a pinky-sized lip gloss. Is it much or not? Watch how to create giant and miniature makeup in our new video. What a boring day! Sometimes you just need something magical to happen. Ask and you shall receive. I've just been thinking about magic and a real Alice from Wonderland appears. Alice hasn't come empty-handed. Looking at my pale and bored face, she's brought a gigantic face powder. Take a cookie tin and spray paint it gold. Cover foam plastic balls with foundation. Draw a powder label on a round piece of golden cardboard using a marker. Hot glue it to the lid. Cover the balls with pearl paint and put them into the box. I open a gigantic face powder. Wow! With balls like these, you may do makeup for all people with bored faces in the city. I offer Alice to join my tea party, but she seems to prefer being a guest at a mad tea party, along with the Hatter and the March Hare. So Alice disappears. Nail polishes tend to run out at the most unexpected moment. How should I finish my nails now? Some fingers will feel lonely and sad. But Alice has come to help me again. It's great that she understands the crucial importance of manicure. Alice claps her hands, and voila! A huge nail polish appears on the table. Take a big glass jar. Take a plastic flower pot of an appropriate size. We will make a high cap shape, just like the one covering a real nail polish bottle. Hot glue a long foam plastic cone to the bottom of the pot. Spray paint it black. Pour acrylic paint into the jar and spread it over the walls. Take a paintbrush and cut off the excess. Hot glue it to the cap. Attach a printed out nail polish label to the jar. Close the cap. Wow! What a gigantic polish bottle! How should I use it? The brush is also enormous. Maybe it's for a giant girl's nails. You may paint everything around you with this nail polish. But Alice finds out a solution in no time. You can use a brush that comes with your regular nail polish and dip it into this gigantic jar. I will use this nail polish for a gazillion years to come. Even my grandchildren and grand-grandchildren will keep using this after me. All regular nail polishes are nothing compared to my new extra-large makeup. I can forget about restocking my makeup collection with this new face powder and huge nail polish. Meanwhile, Alice is doing some magic tricks and we get some tea and sweets. But there is something I want more than sweets. I wonder if Alice can make this come true. It's a real challenge. Move up, cookies and tea. It's time for a whole makeup set. Take a big cardboard box. We've painted it in a bright color in advance. Take a strip of corrugated cardboard, which is as wide as the box and a little longer. Fold the side flaps, scoring the fold lines with a craft knife and a ruler. Put it on the box. Put the cardboard holder inside the box. Trace a cutlery tray on the cardboard and cut out a proper hole. Paint the cardboard frame in a bright color and hot glue it to the box. Paint the tray gold and put it into the box. Mix sand with acrylic paint. Add some glitter and mix. Put this mass into the tray. Press it. Make a few eyeshadow colors by mixing sand with different paints and put a paintbrush into the palette. Decorate the lid of the box with golden tape. I open the Wonder Box. I can even dip my head into these awesome eyeshadows and the makeup will be put on without any help. Moreover, it is so fun to squish it in your hands. Huge stress-relieving eyeshadows are at your disposal. Foundation, check. Eyeshadows, check. To complete the picture, mascara is all that's missing. The regularly sized mascara is not for Alice. If we talk about lashes, she means extra large lashes. Mark the dimensions of a big shampoo bottle on a piece of decorative adhesive paper. Cut out a proper length and stick it to the bottle. Decorate the edges with golden tape. Cut out a printed label. Attach it to the bottle and embellish with the golden tape. Take an empty chips can for the mascara top. Trace the shampoo bottle cap on the transparent lid. Cut a hole. Put a cap into it. Cut off the edge. The lid should go into the chips can easily. Mark the border inside the can and apply hot glue. Attach the lid. Take a bottle brush and cut off the handle with pliers. Press the end of the metal stick so that you can fasten it. Hot glue it to the shampoo cap. Put the brush into the can and secure using hot glue. Cover the can with a coat of black acrylic paint. Embellish the edge with the golden tape. Paint the brush with black paint too, and put it into the bottle. Close the mascara. Oh my! I can cover not only my lashes with this mascara, but also my eyebrows, hair, sweater, and even the armchair. This is how we do it, the total makeup. All the giant makeup is okay, except for one thing. How will I be able to tuck it into my makeup bag? I need a separate suitcase for it, or even two. A giant mirror would travel in the second one. But Alice knows better than anyone else about the timeless problem when makeup doesn't fit in a bag. That's why she quickly fixes the situation. Some magic tricks and makeup miniatures appear on the table. It seems that Alice acquired it from her voyage to Lilliput. For example, thin, tiny lip gloss. It is perfect for my tender lips. Take a small glitter bottle. Take off the cotton from a Q-tip. Cut off a little piece of the stick. Take off an eyeshadow applicator and cut half of it. Attach the applicator tip to the plastic stick. Cut off a cap of a marker using a heated knife. Hot glue the top of the cap to the glitter bottle. Open the bottle and hot glue the applicator stick into the cap. Take off a wiper from a regular lip gloss and pour the gloss into the little bottle. Put the applicator inside and close the cap. Write the name on the bottle using a black marker. The lip gloss is so space-saving that it can fit into the tiniest makeup bag. What's inside of this little bottle? Is it a shrinking liquid inside? I open the cap. Oh, I see! Judging by the smell, it's a perfume miniature. Take an empty eyeliner. Thoroughly clean the bottle. Mix dark red and dark blue acrylic paints and paint the bottle in a mysterious deep purple color. Cut out a print from an old cream tube. We have a flower. Put your favorite perfume into the bottle. Screw on a proper cap and hot glue the print to the bottle. I apply some perfume to my neck. Who could have thought that a fine fragrance is hidden in such a tiny bottle? And here's a mini foundation tube. Alice takes care of my skin. Open a small tube of old ointment using a knife and cut off the bottom. Clean up the inside using a Q-tip. Fill the tube with BB cream. Pinch the end of the tube and fold it up tightly. Paint the tube beige. Put the cap on the applicator to make the job easier, and paint the cap with black nail polish. When dry, write the name of the cream with a black pen. Add some details and close the tube. I wonder how long this cream will last. I don't want to say that my cheeks are too big, but I'm afraid this amount of cream won't be enough unless you are going to do a BB bug makeup. And here is Itsy Bitsy Blush. It's so sweet. There's even a teeny weeny puff inside. Cover a round clear makeup container with pink nail polish. Fill it with blush. Press it with a spoon. Take a fluffy pink pom-pom and snip off half. Cut off a strip of satin ribbon and hot glue it to a cardboard circle so that there is a loop. Hot glue a pom-pom half to the other side. Put a little puff into the blush container and close the lid. The blush may be tiny, but it is real anyway. It can make your skin tone and mood better. While I'm playing with my makeup miniatures, Alice wants to take her big presents. No way! I like makeup of all sizes. I don't want to share. Alice disappears as unexpectedly as she showed up, and only my unusual makeup proves it hasn't been a dream. Did you like playing with the makeup? Then write in your comments which makeup size you prefer. And don't forget to give your thumbs up. Glue turns into a power bank, pencils into an e-reader, and a pencil case into a loudspeaker? It's easy! Technical advancements are in fashion nowadays, and school supplies decide to get dressed in the style of gadgets. Miss Smith rushes to the class as fast as she can. Notebooks even fall out of her hands. She starts giving us a task quickly, but understands that it is suspiciously quiet in the classroom. Her students are also running late. She shouldn't have hurried so much. That's a pity. At last, the girls bother to show up at the class. They got carried away with phone games. The girls are so enthralled by word crossing that they hardly notice anything around. They are connecting letters to get a complete word and filling it into a crossword blank. They compare the results. Who's winning? It's suspiciously quiet in the class. What are the girls doing? Using social media again? Aha! It's a new word link game. You need to connect letters in a level and finish a word. It's so entertaining and free to play. The game is available on iOS, Android, and Amazon App Store. I'll install word crossing on my phone. Wow! Beautiful visual experience. The game helps train my brain, so I'm having so much fun. The rules are simple. If you want to win, you have to find all the words hidden in the crossword. Challenge yourself and train your brain. Distract from your school routine. There are no time limits, except that I have to teach my students in the meanwhile. Join and invite your friends to play word crossing. The degree of difficulty increases as the player progresses through the levels. Want to prove your skills? Find the link in the description. My phone is completely empty. It's great that my friend has a power bank. It means that my gadget will last through this long school day. But we didn't take into account the fact that the teacher can interfere. Miss Smith is already here. She takes away the power bank. Probably she wants to charge her teacher strictness, but we also get ready for the classes. My friend takes out a power bank with a surprise. Trace a glue stick on thick cardboard. Draw 2 rectangles inside the circle. Shade the circle with a silver pen. And draw white lines inside the rectangles. It's an imitation of USB connectors. Cut out the circle and make cuts in the connectors using a knife. Hot glue the circle to the moving detail of the glue stick. Mark the size of the glue stick on a piece of colored foam rubber sheet. Take a label off the glue stick and wrap it with double-sided tape. Attach the foam rubber sheet and make a cut near the cap to make the stick open. Cover the cap with silver paint on top. Decorate the stick with gold self-adhesive tape. Sign our power bank. Cut a round button out of self-adhesive foam rubber sheet and draw a switch sign on it. Attach it to the cap. We plug a phone into the fake power bank and wait for Miss Smith to come. The bait works! The teacher is right near our desk. She starts complaining, and I just open up the power bank and start gluing pages together. Sorry, Miss Smith, you are wrong this time. The teacher goes away empty-handed. The only drawback is that the glue stick can't actually charge your phone. Miss Smith is weird in her own way. For example, she sharpens her pencil with a phone charger. Maybe we should raise a red flag and call it teacher meeting. Paint a big pencil sharpener of an appropriate shape in white. Heat an awl and make 2 holes in it. And attach 2 details of a broken plug to it. Cover the edges with paint. Fasten a broken phone charger cable to the back side. Miss Smith is a trendsetter in gadget fashion. My friend wasn't at a loss and arranged last-minute pencil sharpening earphones. This is not a very handy invention. It would be better if you used the earphones for what they were intended for initially. Let it be. Let a pencil sharpener be a pencil sharpener. Miss Smith gives a very interesting lecture, and we take notes energetically. A kettle instruction would seem to be an exciting thriller in comparison to these notes. Let's make the class funnier. I take a phone and start talking. Take a notebook with a hard cover and cut out a piece that is of the same size as your phone. Make the edges round. Mix silver and black acrylic paint. And paint the cover and sides of the notebook. Print a phone screen on self-adhesive paper and attach it to the notebook. Paint a round button on the bottom. Paint voice buttons at the side. The teacher sees that I talk on my phone. This is awful, but I hurry to calm Miss Smith down. It's just a notebook. I take my notes in it. Miss Smith calms down at once. Taking notes in the class is the right choice. A musical break in a class. I take out a loudspeaker, but Miss Smith has other plans. She has prepared a musical case. We will need felt, tulle, and a foam rubber sheet. Draw a geometric pattern with cells like the one a loudspeaker has on a foam rubber sheet. Cut the cells out and put it onto tulle. Take 2 pieces of felt and cut out 2 ovals with allowances for bending. Attach the foam rubber sheet buttons to it. Make signs with a pen. Score the lines of the buttons using a knife. Make cuts along the bending line. Attach the foam rubber sheet to tulle and felt with double-sided tape. Hot glue oval details to the inside borders. Fold it and hot glue the case. Hot glue a zipper to the top. The teacher changes the loudspeaker for a regular pencil case with a slight dance move. Who is she trying to deceive? There is no music inside this loudspeaker. There are only pens and pencils. On the other hand, it hits the spot. Miss Smith's private dance party is canceled. I left my e-reader at home, and my friend doesn't want to share with me at all. This is so unfair. It's great that Miss Smith is on my side. She sees that I've got a problem and gives me her own e-reader. Paint a metallic box with colored pencils using sparkling acrylic paint. Print a page of an e-reader and attach it to the box with double-sided tape. Draw an inscription on the reader and a central button using a pencil. Paint the button with silver paint and the letters with a black pen. Hot glue 2 matte decorative circles to the sides of the button. Draw details on the central button. Why is Miss Smith so generous today? The e-reader looks like a real one, but it doesn't turn the pages over. It starts making noises from inside instead. Maybe those are the characters of the book who want to break free. Or it's just a box of colored pencils. I totally fell for Miss Smith's prank. At last, my friend decides to share her e-reader with me to make me a bit happier. Let's see what Miss Smith will say if I take out a joystick, right in class. Take a broken joystick apart. Take the electronic device and a processor out. Make a hole in the plastic cover. Attach plastic buttons with hot glue. Close the cap and attach an aerial wire. Fill the joystick with paper clips and cover it with the second half. I pretend that I am deep into my game on my phone. My fingers just cling into the joystick. At last, Miss Smith figures out that I've got a joystick in the class. She threatens to kick me out of the classroom. What did I do, Miss Smith? My joystick is just a paperclip container. It is handy for studying. The teacher is amazed when she sees this unusual way of storing school supplies. School policy doesn't forbid us from bringing paperclips to school. Art class! We take paints out. And what does my friend have? A tablet? Excellent! I just wanted to surf Instagram and use all the artistic filters. But the tablet is broken. The sensor doesn't work. Sure! Because this tablet is made out of a sketch pad. Cover a sketch pad with black matte paint. Do not forget about the sides. Print a screenshot of a tablet on self-adhesive paper of an appropriate size. Attach it to the sketch pad. Draw a camera and a microphone with a silver pen. You can use any paint you want in this tablet, and it doesn't need to be charged. Did you like our school supplies ideas? Then write in your comments which gadget you will bring to school. A notebook that looks like a phone, or a sketch pad that looks like a tablet, or a sharpener that looks like a